Closer to home now, Erin O'Toole says there was foreign meddling in the 2021 election campaign and that Canadians should have been warned. The former Conservative leader believes his party lost 5 to 9 seats because of misinformation campaigns. Today, the RCMP Commissioner told the inquiry that the police force has several open investigations into possible foreign interference in the last 2 general elections.
RCMP Commissioner Mike Duhaime says probes into foreign interference in Canadian elections began only after the votes were counted.
We did receive some information later on that some of the files are still under investigation.
Duhaime declined to elaborate today on the number or nature of the probe, citing the integrity of the investigations, privacy concerns, and public safety.
Foreign interference takes many forms, as you all know, from transnational repression to interference in electoral processes. I could say some of it has come out through individuals speaking about their own experiences very publicly.
The hearings are part of the inquiry's examination of possible meddling by China, India, Russia, and others in the 2019 and 2021 federal elections.
We went from winning the seat count a week before the election with a small, modest minority to, on election day, losing the seat count.
Former Conservative leader Erin O'Toole walking through the fallout of the 2021 election.
But that night, there was already clear indication that a number of ridings were vastly outside of our modeling window, and the ridings were the same ridings that we had been complaining about with respect to foreign interference.
Saying his party lost up to 9 seats due to foreign actors.
Certainly nowhere near enough to change the results of the election, but for people in those seats, if they were undergoing intimidation or suppression measures, their democratic rights were being trampled on by foreign actors.
Wellington Halton Hills Conservative MP Michael Chong was also identified publicly as a possible target of foreign interference by China, although he was unaware until a Globe and Mail report was published.
The protocol in place in these other Western democracies is that elected officials, even elected officials in opposition, elected officials who are not in government, are regularly informed of threat activities directed toward them and their families by intelligence agencies.
A declassified intelligence report shown at the hearing drove home that O'Toole and the Conservative Party were targets of Chinese interference efforts designed to promote false narratives online about the party's stance on China.
Our positions were much stronger and I believe reflected our values and interests as a country better than the policies of Mr. Trudeau.
Intelligence leaders insist both the 2019 and 2021 elections were conducted freely and fairly, but the Conservatives say more attention should have been paid to concerning activity detected within specific ridings.
I've seen enough to know that the process last time failed and failed a lot of Canadians, and so I really hope that we look to safeguard these institutions. I think this problem will only get worse. And so we have to create the tools to really have a robust system that values every single voter.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has dismissed O'Toole's assertions. Trudeau is slated to appear at the hearings at some point before they conclude on April 10th. An initial report of findings from the commission is due in May.